We're going to all 8 Ivy League colleges over the next 50 hours. In total, this trip is going to include over 1,000 miles of traveling, and we'll be stepping foot on the same campuses as several billionaires, presidents, and other celebrities. Starting with the #1 college in the world, Princeton University.
We're going to have a new challenge to complete at every university before we can move on to the next one to get the full Ivy League experience from academics, dorm life, dining, and even parties.
Cool.
So our first challenge is to ask a question during an Ivy League lecture.
Oh no, that's a dope challenge. Everyone's gonna be spamming notes. We're thinking of questions to ask.
I'm so nervous. I feel like we're gonna get kicked out. So we just found a map of the college, and we are where?
Right here.
Can't be late for our first day.
That'd be the worst.
This is a beautiful campus, beautiful day too.
I feel smarter already just walking through here. The wealth of knowledge, I can touch it. Look, I'm touching it right now.
Throughout this challenge, I'll be joined by my friend Olivier, who just graduated from the same college as I did, but has actually never been to any of the Ivy League schools before.
Yeah, I've never been to Ivy League before. My dream was to end up at one, so actually being able to sit in on a lecture, mind-blowing, insane.
Yeah. And while I've been to many myself, this would be my first Ivy League class.
This looks so old, oh my god.
Scary. Who still uses chalkboards?
I think we went to the wrong room.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, let's get out of here.
We're trying to get to class number 50, and this is class number 2. Oh, shoot. Whoa. There's no one up here. What if there's a quiz?
I was thinking about that too.
Professor's here.
Coming from the typical business courses at my school, learning about molecular biology, let alone at Princeton, was a bit outside my comfort zone. And though we only needed to ask one question to pass this challenge and move on to our next school, after locking in for 5 minutes and trying to take notes, I was already so lost that I didn't even know where to start. But luckily, Olivier thought of something, and when the class was dismissed, he took his shot.
So if it doesn't receive that glucose, what happens? Or does it still work without that glucose? Is it always needed?
The transporter is flipping back and forth all the time.
Okay.
But it's not going to bind to something else.
Something else.
It's not going to transport like a random thing.
We just finished our first Ivy League class.
First class.
How'd it go?
I feel like I got some good knowledge. We learned about transport, glucose, and potassium. Do I know what any of these things mean? Not so much, but I did it at Princeton, and I'm officially a Princeton student. Like, I'm gonna put it on my resume, by the way.
That you went to Princeton?
Yeah, biochemistry 101.
11:11 right now.
Ooh.
Only about an hour expired from our 50 hours so far.
We're doing good.
Okay, here's the parking garage. We are off to our next college.
The road trip continues.
So the next college that we're going to now is the University of Pennsylvania,
Upenn.
which is in Philly. So I think I know the perfect thing to get for lunch. Philly cheesesteaks in Philly.
What would you rate it?
5. We just arrived to Upenn. We are right outside the Wharton School of Business, which is the #1 business school in the world. So for our next challenge, we'll be doing a sales challenge.
I had a feeling.
So we just stopped at the bookstore, we got new shirts, and then we also bought Upenn pens. And our challenge is gonna be to each sell 5 pens to 5 different people. And whoever takes more time to sell their pens will get a punishment at the next college.
Oh my goodness, of course. Who's gonna buy these pens? All right, I'm a cook. Oof. I gotta be quick and efficient. I just gotta get over this little hump.
While I was a bit nervous to ask a question to the professor at Princeton, Olivier boldly took on that challenge for us. So it initially shocked me that after 20 minutes on this campus, he had struggled to approach anyone.
Are you nervous?
I don't know if nervous is the word. I just don't know what to do. I'm gonna figure something out. Hopefully I do. We're gonna see.
And when he finally built up the courage to make his pitch, it didn't go quite as he hoped.
If I gave this to you, would you buy it for $1 or no?
No.
No? So you don't want to buy this for $1?
No.
Pen? Not sold. You see people were looking at me crazy just now, like what does this guy want?
While he had no problem asking general questions, he wasn't as confident asking for money. And at this point, an entire hour had passed since we bought the pens, and none had been sold.
Confidence goes a long way.
It's money related. I don't.
The worst they can do is say no.
It's a fact.
Regardless, you still put yourself up there.
You're right. I appreciate you.
You got this.
Thank you so much. Some hoes. That was great.
And that pep talk definitely helped, as Olivier was finally able to close some sales. But it still wasn't easy.
I'm trying to sell these pens. What's the chances you'd buy a pen? I'll do it too. $2.
All right, I got you.
$2. Which one you want? You want purple? You want whichever one you want?
Let me get green because I work in finance.
Okay, thank you so much. You really chose a really hard challenge. I hope you know that.
I believe in you.
While I'd struggled with severe social anxiety in the past, I knew exactly how he was feeling. But by pushing through my fears last summer, I was able to connect with hundreds of people and recognize what I was capable of. And in this case, I had extra motivation to not only avoid the punishment, but step up for my friend and get us moving on to the next school before it got dark.
Do you mind if I ask you guys a quick question? I'm doing a business challenge where I'm trying to sell pens to strangers. These are the best pens you could ever find. They're straight out of the pen bookstore, so it's like a Upenn pen. I think you could always use an extra one. They're very colorful too.
They're nice. I don't have any cash on me.
We can do like virtually.
How much are they?
How about $1?
Pay and I'll pay.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Within just 2 minutes, I had already matched his total. And despite some inevitable rejections,
No? Okay, thank you. It's okay. Rejection is just redirection.
I continued to carry that momentum forward.
Could I ask you guys a quick question? I'm wondering if I could interest you in one of these beautiful pens.
Sure.
What color would you like?
Red.
I hope you enjoy. Would you be interested in buying one of these beautiful, colorful pens?
Why?
Because you don't have one on you right now and someone could ask you for your autograph at any time. Even a blue one would really suit you because you're wearing a blue suit.
Can I get two? Hey, good deal.
We're trying to sell pens to different people.
Just get one. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. You want it?
Okay.
Let's go. All right, we're running now to our car. We're a little behind schedule for sure. We gotta get to Columbia before it gets dark. Are you excited about the punishment?
Zero excitement. Not ready for it. And if it's bad, I'm gonna be upset for the rest of the trip.
Do you know what the punishment is?
I mean, would you want to tell me? You want to tell me now? Really? Like, what are we doing? Like, are we serious? This doesn't even fit me. This doesn't even fit me.
We just arrived to Columbia. It is pretty late, as you can tell. It is almost 9 p.m. Initially, we planned to be here at around 4. We had a little struggles with the pen selling, but we're here. So our challenge here is to make 10 new friends, because last time I was at Columbia, I actually got rejected 40 times by students trying to interview them. One of us is dressed as the mascot, the Columbia Lion. I think it looks really nice. What do you think?
Don't like it's too tight, but we gonna make it work.
Guests are only allowed here till 10 p.m. So
gotta make it quick. Do you want to talk to us for a quick second? I'm trying to make friends with this outfit on. I have one question for you. We could just sit here and talk about it.
Here, you can hold this.
What's happening?
Handshake. I'm Olivier. What's your
Cassie.
name? Where's home for you originally?
Home is Paris, France.
Oh my goodness, you speak French?
I do. I'm French.
Oh, laisse-moi parler français avec toi.
Oh, tu parles français?
Je parle français, mais mon français n'est pas fort.
No, it's good. Everything is perfect.
I'm gonna keep trying.
Good mascot.
While Olivier and Cassie developed a strong connection from the start, to help guide our conversations here, we'd be asking each student a question from the game We're Not Really Strangers to connect deeper and become friends.
So I have a question for you here.
Yeah.
What do you need to hear right now?
You know, I just started my master and it's my last year of school. So maybe just be confident of your choices.
Okay.
Know what you're worth. Have some real friends.
Okay.
Quality over quantity, and that's it. And have fun. We're in New York.
Exactly,
So, yeah.
exactly. There's a tingling feeling that's telling me to tell you something, so I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me.
First of all, congrats on starting your master's program,
Thank you.
a lot of people don't. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
If no one has said that yet, I'm super
Thank
proud
you
of
so
you.
much.
Gonna do amazing and have
Oh
fun.
my gosh, thank you so
keep being great, keep being amazing.
That's
keep being
so
you.
sweet.
Of course, you want a hug?
That's
Wanna do a
so
hug?
sweet. Thank you, mascot.
Thank you. I saw some people playing soccer and that's my favorite sport, so I'm gonna try to go play with them and see if they want to be my friend maybe. Ooh. Oh, what's your name?
Josh.
I'm Olivier, nice to meet you, my guy.
What's your name?
I'm Olivier. What are you guys studying?
Philosophy.
Oh, philosophy. That was dope. I didn't have enough deep questions, but I just got to know them. That's two friends.
Do you guys want to be in our video?
Hi, I'm Isabella. I'm a freshman.
Hi, Mia. I'm also a freshman.
My name's Alana.
My name's Xavier. Mine is, how are you really, though?
How are you really? Do you lie about that a lot when people ask you?
I don't think so. I think I'm pretty, upfront with people. You know?
So I say, hey, how are you? What do you say usually?
I'm good, I'm tired. A lot of work, a lot of, no sleep and stuff.
I've been feeling just in a new chapter of navigating my life and figuring my self-identity. Oftentimes, it might be a little confusing and overwhelming. I am trying to figure out my time management.
It's pretty overwhelming, but I'm meeting a lot of new people and there's a lot have exciting events every day. It's helped to get my mind off of it.
Yeah. Piece of advice is to allow yourself to give yourself grace, you know? It's your first year. These 4 years are going to be years where you're going to make a lot of mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes, especially because you guys both got into Columbia. It's a really hard school to get into. That means you belong here. That means you deserve to be here.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Inspirational. Thank you so much.
Of course, on top. Boom. Boom. Alrighty, of course.
What was your question?
My question was, what is something you wouldn't want to change about yourself? I think generally I'm a pretty happy person, and sometimes I'm really loud, but generally like when I reflect and I'm like, damn, like maybe I should shut the fuck up. But then other times I'm like, no, like I think about it, and I think about all the times people have said like you have such a good energy. So I like that about myself. Like I like how I'm able to make people happy sometimes.
That's so awesome. I just met you and you're already making me happy.
Yeah.
No, your energy was so awesome. Don't change that.
Okay, I won't. So nice
That was
meeting
so
you.
fun.
Thank you so much.
I'm Roman Anon.
I'm Poppy.
So the question is, what would your younger self not believe about your life today?
I think growing up, I tried really hard to eventually be somewhere like this, and I never really thought that it would happen. It was always just like a dream.
I think probably similar thing, coming here in middle school, I struggled a lot with school. I wasn't good. I was failing pretty much all my classes, and my school they were gonna ask me to leave because I wasn't academically strong enough. And then honestly, COVID helped me turn it all around. So then I came here. And getting in here, I think was it was my dream since I was younger. So
I appreciate y'all so much for being in the video.
Of course.
And y'all amazing energies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, we just need one more friend. So the question is, what lesson took you the longest to unlearn?
I grew up in El Salvador. Pretty much every day I was told that all of the decisions that I was making were revolving around finding a good husband who would come and rescue me. And I think having to come to the US by myself, at some point I joined the military and I got myself into Colombia, coming from a third world country, and I did it all by myself. That's what I had to unlearn, that I'm not doing all these things for a man. I think that I just want to build a life in a garden that's really beautiful, and if somebody can come and see it and enjoy it with me, great. But if not, then I'm still gonna enjoy the garden.
That is so awesome. I had really bad social anxiety when I was growing up, and no knock on my parents, but partially it involved them teaching me that strangers were dangerous.
And here you are, putting yourself out there, recording videos, talking to strangers.
I know. That's why I thought of that connection.
I can also recall a time when I was extremely shy, to the point that even ordering something at a restaurant, I would have to ask somebody to order it for me. And then I realized that it was like a muscle. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. And now when people describe me, they say that I have so many friends, that I'm super extroverted, which is not who I was 3 years ago.
Right? Yeah, I feel that way too. That's so awesome that you also had a similar journey. It's so great to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
Yeah.
Wait, what was your
follow
guys'
you
name?
somewhere?
Yeah,
Do you have Instagram?
for sure, yeah.
This is what I love, being able to speak to people and connect with people on a deeper level. Everyone needs someone. And I just feel even if it's for 5 minutes, for 3 minutes, just someone to talk to, a lot of people need that. I'm just happy to be in a place that I'm able to do it.
You just made people's days, bro.
Yeah, that was really good. Do you like the outfit? Do you think it looks nice? Yeah. Look. Yeah, it is. It's the mascot.
It looks so great.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Up top.
Literally so cool.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your energy. Your energy is amazing too. See, no, I appreciate yours.
No, really.
Was that my wife?
We made 11 friends. We passed our goal, so mostly thanks to him now.
Hey, we're locked.
Great redemption arc.
Great redemption arc.
It is now past 10 p.m. We are done for the day, but we have an early morning heading to Yale for our 4th challenge of the video. We're gonna try to get some rest. We're staying at a friend's house tonight in the city, and then we'll be off to Yale in the morning. Good night! While this first day was packed with incredible connections, the next day would feature even more. And it was important that we complete all 8 challenges within these 50 hours, because, Olivier doesn't know this yet, my friend An, a student at our final school, is secretly preparing a party for us to celebrate if we make it there on time.
We both woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Colby's job is twice as hard because he's also driving everywhere.
I'm so tired, but I feel actually okay right now, but I think after an hour of driving, I'm gonna be miserable.
There's a lot of work, especially because we spend a lot of time driving.
3 yesterday, we have 4 today. Let's get it.
Good morning. It is day 2 of visiting every Ivy League. This is our 4th college of the video, Yale University. Yale actually has the most dining halls of any Ivy League college with 14, and today we're gonna visit one of them. It's about 8 a.m. We're about to meet up with my friend Josh, and then we're gonna get some breakfast. This is Josh. Hey guys. You might remember him from my last video at Yale. That was 2 years ago. So our next challenge here at Yale is to try every food in the dining hall. What is your favorite food at the dining hall? A ton of fruit. There's a lot of fruit. You'll see. Thank you for letting us in.
I think they're plums.
Deal, Josh. They're really nice dining. It's pretty small. Just like that. So we got a lot. Luckily, there's not that many options for breakfast, but we got a decent amount, especially in the fruit section. There's a lot of fruit, and they give pretty big portions.
Definitely healthy.
Oh, I also got every type of cereal all mixed together. Shoot. Really hope this doesn't make us sick. We still have 4 more schools to go to.
That's disgusting.
How would you rate your breakfast?
I didn't enjoy the cantaloupe or the grapefruit. Not really my thing. The egg and the banana was really good.
So we made some pretty good progress. We're gonna take some of the fruit to go to our next college. Do you know what we're doing?
You want to tell us?
We've made it to Brown University.
Yep.
I am now joining Olivier in the mascot costume of Brown, the Brown Bears. I felt a little left out at Columbia when he was the Lion. We're about to go into the football game. We're a little bit late. Our challenge here will be to take a selfie with 100 strangers. I took 8 hours to do this in DC last summer, so hopefully we can do this before the game ends. Let's go in the game. Woo! Olivier already got 1 selfie on the way in, but now we have 99 to go, so let's get started. Let's go. Let's go. It's really... The first quarter ends in 2 seconds, so I think we can get a lot of people during this break. Can we take a picture with you? Let's go. We're gonna watch Brown about to score, and then we're gonna get some more selfies. Let's go! Let's go! You don't mind? Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. I'm going up to 4 girls right now. I'm kind of scared.
You got this. I believe in them.
I'm trying to take a selfie with 100 people at today's game. I was curious if you could be part of it. Okay, thank you. Okay, we did it. All right, so we are now at 22. There's about 7 minutes till halftime, so we're gonna walk around a little bit and see the people that aren't as interested in the game.
Just a little thumbs up. There we go. Hey!
We're trying to approach groups. That way we can get this over with quicker. Do we get everyone? Hey!
Yeah, a little thumbs up. There we go.
Hey! Our goal is going to be to get 50 before halftime and then 50 at halftime and then leave. But we just found our man. Hey! We just found the brown bear himself. All right, we found the cheerleaders. Let's go. Okay.
Oh, Mark. Oh, wait.
Let's go. We got the cheerleaders. We're at 45 now. Okay, we're doing selfies.
Little selfies. Little thumbs up.
So we just got halfway before halftime. Brown is losing now. No way!
I got it one hand.
Dropped. And it's halftime now, so let's see how fast we can get this done.
Let's go, let's go. Hey. Everyone all hop in it. A little thumbs up action. Everyone's hopped in. Hey! Everyone hopped in. A little thumbs up right here.
Did I get everyone? Oh, no, wait. 83. That's 83. Let's go. Now they're coming to us.
There we go.
Halftime's about to be over. We just have 8 left. Let's get it.
Send it to our deputy.
Get in there. There we go.
That's 99. Let's go 100. One more. Okay, this is our 100th selfie today.
100th selfie today.
Thank you so much. Let's go. Thank you. Let's go. We did it, bro. Let's go.
Brown was amazing. I was excited to meet people in our costumes, and it was just overall a fun experience.
The second half just started, but we already switched into our Harvard gear.
Harvard, here we come.
Now we were off to Harvard University, the oldest and most well-known college in America, with the challenge of exploring 10 buildings before we can move on. And to make sure we optimize our time, Olivier and I decided to split up. But while he had to find a way into these buildings on his own, I had already reached out for help in advance.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
This is Elise Pham, a 4.0 Harvard student studying molecular biology, which we discovered earlier in this video is not the easiest major. And she has more Ivy League experience than anyone I know. Did you apply to every Ivy League?
I did apply to every Ivy League school.
Did you get into them all?
Yeah, I had no Ivy League rejections.
Let's go. Go follow her too. Ultimate Ivy League Guide.
Ultimate Ivy League Guide, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Definitely. We're gonna go in Lamont Library. So Lamont Library is like the depressing library because this is where people go during finals week when they're in the trenches.
One down.
Not sure who to talk to, and I can't tell who's a student and who's a visitor. Excuse me, quick question. Do you go to Harvard?
Yeah, I do.
I'm doing this challenge with my friend, right? We're splitting up between us two, and we're trying to find someone to give us a tour of 5 buildings. If you can, it's awesome.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, but I have like 2 essays due tomorrow.
Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Good luck on the essays. I just had a quick question. Sorry. I was wondering, could you maybe help me with the tour? Just wanted to at least do it there. Of course, no problem.
But I hope you find someone.
Of course, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day. I'm not cooking.
This is Carpenter Center.
We're open. Let's go.
I've never been in here, so. Seems like this is an art exhibition. I'm glad we're experiencing this for the first time together.
Oh, this is so cool. How did we just walk in?
I have no idea. There's so many hidden gems in Harvard. We'll see if we can hit the art museum now.
If they let us in, or if we can sneak in.
Have you ever been here?
No.
Really?
No.
First for both of us. That's crazy.
This is my excuse to explore Harvard.
Wow. We didn't even check in. They just gave us these.
And it's free admission too for like a really good museum.
This is my favorite musical instrument. I wonder how Olivier's doing.
In the process of doing a challenge, I'm trying to get a tour of 5 buildings, but I'm struggling.
I went into the science center.
Where's that? Okay, so I'll try that.
It's a nice building. It's like
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. Got you.
Well, this is a little scary. I wasn't expecting something like this.
What else you got here? Wow. Getting tired. We're done with this building.
Thank you. This is so cool. Wow. That's 4. And while we started by exploring buildings even Elise has never been in before, the next place was a library that she was very familiar with.
I spent a lot of time here freshman year. Like, they'll sleep on the couches, they'll sleep like on the desks. Everywhere is a sleeping area if you're a Harvard student. And then all of these are like group study rooms and then like pods for people to study.
Can we go in a pod?
Yeah, we can go in a pod.
What's your favorite part about this library?
I really like in the morning, it's super quiet and they have a lot of windows. So you have a lot of natural light that comes in. Big fan of like starting your mornings off like super quiet, lots of sunlight.
When is morning for you?
This morning I woke up at 4 a.m. and I ran 14 miles. So it depends.
That was an unnecessary flex. I didn't ask you how many miles. Ivy League students. Oh my god. Do you think there's any others we could get into?
The law school library, I could potentially sign you in as a guest.
Let's go to our next destination.
These are like butterscotches, if you want one. Maybe I'll take one.
Where are we now?
So we are currently in Smith Center, and this is a study space for students as well. So many windows, so much natural light, and like greens and trees.
I've been here before. It's open to anyone. It's really nice though.
students. We did 8.
We did a lot. You got like a full Harvard tour.
So we did 8 out of 10 here. Hopefully Olivier did 2.
We'll see.
What do you think?
I'm crossing my fingers.
I hope he at least did 1. But this was so awesome. Thank you so much, Elise.
No, yeah, of course. I'm so happy that you came here and we actually like finally met.
Bye. All right, time to find Olivier.
Could have done better, but I just felt like people just were avoiding me off rip because they thought I was like a tourist. Well, I am a tourist technically, but like I'm a Harvard student. I got the Harvard shirt on. Why did the Harvard shirt not really work? Here he is.
How's it going?
Sad.
Oh man.
It was either I was getting hit with people that don't go here or people that just didn't want to and said no.
How many buildings did you get into?
1.
Which one?
The scientific library.
Let's go.
How many did you get?
I got 8.
Oh! Okay, well,
so we have to do 1 more.
Gotta do 1 more. So now we're at the Harvard campus store getting a few things. I'm getting my mom a notebook because I know she'll love it.
I'm gonna put this in our car because I love Harvard. And now for our last challenge, before we can attend a special party at our final school, we'll be visiting Dartmouth with possibly our most important task yet, because here we'll be asking deeply reflective questions to see what it's really like to be an Ivy League student. And to help us with this, my friend George, a Dartmouth senior, introduced us to some of his friends. We are now on our 7th college of this trip. One of the biggest challenges for me and some students sometimes is just reflecting. So that is our challenge at this school, is just to reflect on your experience, and I'm gonna try to learn what it was like for you. And to kick things off, I started by asking the first question I ever asked on this channel. What do you think is the biggest stereotype of Ivy League students?
There are stigmas for every school. Like, food at Harvard is bad, the location of Yale is bad. I don't like going by the name. Like, really, when you experience it, I think each of them has something to offer to you.
Obviously, like Harvard and stuff, they're like, oh, like the tryhards of the tryhards, people with no social life, which I like honestly don't think is true because I've met people from there.
I feel like just a bunch of nerds, but I don't think, I don't think that's the case here. You know, we have a lot of different people from around the world. Everybody's different. That's the biggest like stigma here, just a bunch of nerds. But I thought there were nerds too until I got here.
There's like a range of different people you'll find here. So some people are doing a cappella, some people are dancing in clubs, some people are like super involved in sports. I mean, it's an athletic college at the end of the day. So there's like a range of different things that's going on campus.
So that's something that I had, especially the idea that when you get into Ivy League, you're studying, 90% of your day, but even through going through these experiences, we were able to go to a football game at Brown and seeing, people excited. I think that was something that was very interesting to me, at least through my reflection.
So I'm curious, what was your dream school to attend?
As much as I hate to say this, my dream school was Brown.
Really?
I unfortunately didn't get in yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine. I love it here.
I mean, I was thinking about going to Columbia. I'm definitely happy and no regrets.
My dream school was Harvard. And yeah, I applied early there and then I didn't get in, basically. But Dartmouth was one of my top choices.
Actually, Dartmouth was an unexpected end for me, but a one that I appreciate the most. As I experienced it, I understand that I was meant to be here, but at the time, it was not something I expected.
Or what advice would you give to someone who wanted to come to an Ivy League school but didn't get in?
If your worry is like academics, getting into an Ivy League is like the step that maybe helps you push to your first job. But like, I feel like that's where it stops. Hard work will always get you places where you need to be.
I mean, I largely think that the name of the Ivy Leagues is pretty much like a social status almost. And I think the education or the experiences of getting to meet people is pretty much present at any other liberal arts colleges as well.
I really don't like going by the name. If a school works really well for you, the name really doesn't matter. Just focus on not the ranking, not the name, but like what you want to do in life.
At any college, there is a great college life, great opportunities, and I think that if you get into one, congratulations, and it's just great. Try to enjoy your time. Don't get like drowned by, oh, I got into this school, I didn't get into that one. You have to look forward.
It's not like the end of the world, obviously. You can do well no matter whatever you do, wherever you go. Like, it's all about the people you meet and what you make of whatever the cards you get dealt are.
Going to an Ivy League school is not going to make you the most successful person in the world. At the end of the day, everything like depends on you.
My advice is like, at the end of the day, it's school. So like, school is not going to determine the kind of person you are or the kind of career path you're going to have. As long as you work hard and like, you know what you're doing, you're going to get there one day. I don't think school defines you or anything.
And after that, we asked about the greatest lessons and struggles these students have come across. And their answers were consistent with those of students at almost any college. Fear of missing out, time management, relationships, stress, and anxiety, and we realize that what sets them apart isn't where they go, but how they show up, with discipline, curiosity, and a fire to grow. And that's something anyone can choose, starting now.
We've been asked at every school we go to, what is our favorite Ivy League school? Because we've been to 7 out of 8 now. From our experience, we've tried almost everything that you can do in college. We went to a football game earlier today. We went to a lecture, went to the dining hall. We met so many awesome people. And I really feel like it's just about what you're doing rather than where you're at.
Yeah.
None of these students were born into success. And while admission into these schools is an exciting achievement, it's far from their end goals. And while a school can open doors, offer resources, and even elevate your status, it can't define who you are. That part is up to you.
Last school.
How do you feel?
I'm tired, and this is a nice view. That's how you know Cornell's in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, this is so surreal. I didn't even know if we could do it.
We met a lot of amazing people, and we experienced all the Ivy Leagues in under 50 hours.
What's the biggest lesson you learned on this trip?
Everyone's human. When you really look back at it and you have conversations with so many people, you kind of realize, hey, they're just literally just like me.
Bring it in.
Yeah.
Before we head home, we have one more thing to do. We got to complete the college experience. Are you ready? Yep. Our final stretch.
Final stretch, literally. Say what's up to Ian.
She's actually down here.
Okay.
Welcome to Cornell!
Wait, what is this?
Welcome to the fireworks!
What the fuck? Now what's up, y'all? Welcome in!
You're your own superhero in your own life and you're gonna go save the world!
Yeah! We did it! We did it!
Time to celebrate.
Spider-Man!
Everyone is a superhero!
We just visited every Ivy League college in 50 hours.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Woo!